welcome to the channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jocelyn. On this YouTube channel, we talk about cash stuffing, budgeting, and also business. If you are not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. So really quickly, before we start the video, I just want to say that 2026 is less than 2 months away. If you have been thinking that you want to start saving, budgeting, get organized with your finances, pay down some debt, I think it's a really great idea, and I encourage you to start. Cash stuffing has really changed my life. I have my website linked down below if you're looking to get some cash stuffing envelopes, savings challenges, binders, anything that you need to get started. I do have available on my website. The second thing also that I wanted to say, last week I got quite a few comments and I just wanted to address that, which I know a lot of you already know this. I feel like I don't really have to address this, but whenever I'm cash stuffing or whenever I'm completing savings challenges, my intention is never to brag or to flex. The Bible says thou shalt not boast, and the main purpose that why I cash stuff, not only for me, take it from someone that has not always had the best relationship with money. There have been times where I've had like scarcity mindset around money, like scared to use money, like put myself in debt, get myself out of debt. I've just feel like I've had like a very like weird relationship with money. Cash stuffing has changed my life and it's helped me out so much to be able to have money there for emergencies, for a month ahead, or just to be able to save money for something that you want is such a good feeling. And that's part of the reason why I do it. The other part is to inspire and motivate others to start as well, which I do get comments and I do get messages that I do inspire you guys, and I love that so much. So it's never to brag or never to flex or anything, which, like I said, I think a lot of you know this, but I know as I continue to grow and I'm reaching new people and new eyes around my content, I just want to like put that out there that's not at all my intention. It's just to help me because I'm on a journey to not only be debt free, but just, be more organized financially and to budget better, but also, to inspire others to start. So now let's get into the actual reason or the actual purpose of this video, and it is starting a business in 2026. As we approach the end of the year, I know a lot of things that we are doing is setting goals. Like for me, I have some goals already that I have set, whether it's finances, physical, spiritual, mental. For next year, I do need to also redo my vision board, but I know one of the things that a lot of people may have set as a goal is to start a business. And I feel like this is one of those videos where it's just something that I wish I would have had or heard before I started my business. So I just wanted to kind of put this out there. So really quickly, I wanted to tell you guys or take you through the history of how I even got where I am today, because I didn't always know what I wanted to do. I knew in my heart that I wanted to start a business since 2020, right? And I actually did start a business back in 2020, but it just did not go as planned. And working a 9 to 5, I feel like every single job that I've had, I've never really truly been passionate about it. Always grateful that I had a job and grateful, that I had the income and grateful that I was able to pay the bills. But every single job that I've had, I've always just felt so out of place. And I've always just felt like, okay, I felt like I was just like reliving the same day in different clothes, or I just felt like I was not genuinely passionate about it. So I had a conversation with myself and I said, okay, Josh, so we have two options. We either can find something that we're passionate about, and really, I love animals. I'm passionate about animals, y'all. Like, when I was younger, I used to always say I wish I had money to just have a really big like piece of land where I can just have a bunch of animals. So I thought at one point I wanted to be a veterinarian, but I didn't really want to go to through the schooling because I think it's like a lot of years in school. I honestly just didn't want to go to the schooling. And then the second thing was, let's start a business. So that's what I did. I started a business. I had a little online boutique thing where I just was selling a lot of random stuff like cosmetics, jewelry, phone cases, notebooks, pens, ring lights. I was just all over the place. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just knew I wanted to start something. It didn't work out for me. It didn't go anywhere. I did end up letting that go. There was a few other things that I did try, like lashes, nails, but I told myself I wasn't genuinely passionate about that, or I didn't feel I was connecting with it and I was genuinely passionate about it. Like, I didn't feel like, okay, I can do this all day, and like not really get tired of it. So I didn't pursue that either. But all of that did not stop me, even though I've tried different things. And it's okay to try different things. Like if you don't know what you're passionate about, like I didn't know at first, it's okay to try different things. What I would say though is don't invest too much money into it unless you know for sure, like, okay, I can actually do this. I do love doing this. And I see myself doing this. Like I can do this all day, every day, and not get tired of it. So yeah, so the first thing I would definitely say if you're considering starting your business is try to find something that you're passionate about. Again, if you don't know at first, try different things, just don't invest too much into it. And then once you actually do find something that you're passionate about, then you can invest, whatever that looks like to you, whether that's starting school, whether you're going to be selling physical products, maybe you find a vendor that you can sell physical products, maybe you want to do bakery or you want to do culinary, so maybe you start schooling for that. If you do want to do lashes or nails, you go to school and get your license for that. So whatever investing looks to you, then you can start investing. But definitely take action. Once you decide what it is that you want to do and you're passionate about, take action. You don't have to wait for January 1st 2026. You don't have to wait for that Monday. You don't have to wait for the new month. If you know that you want to start something and you have an idea of what you want to start and start seeing what it is that you need to do, whether that is, like I said, school, getting physical inventory, set up your business profiles like on social media. I feel like that is motivating and it's like inspiring, whatever it is. And don't be scared to start. If you have to run, jump, and scream at the same time, do it. Just go. But at least you're getting the ball rolling and you're just getting out there and you're starting. Because once you start and you give it your all and you stay consistent and you're determined to actually see it through, it's going to be worth it. It's not going to be easy. I'm going to tell you right now, starting a business, like actually starting it, creating like your profiles or like signing up for school or whatever it is, that's not the hard part. The hard part is staying consistent and sticking to it and showing up every day, even when days are slow, even when you're not getting the traction that you're hoping for, even when you're not seeing the results that you were expecting, but still showing up every single day and just pushing through. Because honestly, you're going to be tested a lot. When you start your business, you're really going to be tested. Trust me. And every single test that comes up is exactly that. It's for you to see like, okay, you said you wanted a business. Let's see how much you wanted the business. You're going to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to make mistakes. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be times where it's going to be overwhelming. You may have slow sales, 1 month, 1 day, 1 week. Things are just not going as you are hoping or expecting, but you have to keep showing up every single day and just pushing forward. So take action, find something that you're passionate about, and invest in the business. Once you find something that you're passionate about, I saw a quote that says you have to spend money in order to make money, and I agree 100%. So whether that's investing, like I said, in physical products, anything, yes, invest in yourself. If you pouring into yourself, then you're also pouring into your business as well. And when you invest in yourself, you start earning income and you start getting the sales. Make sure to don't forget to sign up for your LLC, getting your LLC or whatever, whether it's LLC, S Corp. Do your research to see which one you should go with, and then you can set up a business bank account. That way you can also keep your expenses separate. And don't play when it comes to taxes either, okay? Make sure you are doing your part when it comes to taxes. Put aside taxes, because the last thing you want are any surprises when it comes to taxes. When it comes time to do your taxes, you don't want no surprise. So make sure, whether that's daily, weekly, monthly, like just make sure that you find out what the percentage is that you should be saving and actually take that out and put that aside for your business. And another thing too, making sure that you are being consistent. I did speak about this a little bit in the beginning, but being consistent, it is so important. This is something that I wish I was a little more strict with at the beginning of my business, especially like on Instagram. I was posting a lot on TikTok, but I wasn't as consistent on Instagram. Like I wasn't consistent across all boards. There are multiple platforms that you can market your business. You have Instagram, you have TikTok, you have YouTube Shorts, you have Pinterest, you have Lemon8, you have Facebook. If you can take one short video and use that same video across all platforms, do that. That way it doesn't feel so overwhelming, because I know sometimes if things are overwhelming, maybe You might not do it, but be consistent. Show up every single day, and that is how you grow. Your business gets in front of, potential people that are going to buy from you. So make sure that you are being consistent in your journey. Show up and just post, because if people don't know about your business, then they don't know about your business. So make sure that you are being consistent, and be patient too with your journey. Things do not happen overnight. I remember telling my therapist, oh, I can't wait to, have this many orders in a day, or make this many sales in a day. I remember telling her that, like, at the beginning of my business, and I got there, but, I was patient, and I just kept showing up for myself every single day and for my business. So be consistent, be patient, and also the last thing, do not compare yourself. This is probably the most important thing. Do not compare yourself. I know that it's easy. Like, I know sometimes online, even when you're just scrolling on social media, maybe you see somebody's like lifestyle. Oh, they're living this lifestyle. They're doing this or doing that. It's so easy to kind of like compare yourself. Okay, am I doing enough? Am I at where I'm supposed to be? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? No. Make sure that you are. It's okay to see someone else and feel inspired and feel motivated, but do not compare yourself, because for one, comparison is a thief of joy. For two, if you have been working on something and working towards something for, let's say, 6 months, a year, but you see someone else that's been doing it for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you don't know what that person has gone through to get to where they need to be. And not only that, but comparison is a thief of joy. And you discredit and you disregard everything that you have worked on and worked toward up until now. So you have to continue to focus on yourself, focus on your path. Everybody's path is different. Continue to water yourself, continue to water your business, continue to water your garden, okay? Focus on what's in front of you and don't focus on what's going on anywhere else, because then you lose sight. You lose sight of everything you've done. And again, you don't know what that person has gone through to get to where they are. So make sure you're not comparing yourself. Again, it's okay to feel inspired, it's okay to feel motivated, but do not at all compare yourself to anybody else's journey. Your path is your path, their path is their path, and their journey is their journey, your journey is your journey. So I'm going to wrap this up with saying that starting a business, for me, I feel like is not necessarily the hard part. Deciding to start a business is not the hard part. It's definitely, you have like the courage to start, and that's really good. But for me, I feel like the hard part is just continuing to show up, even when you feel like things are not going right. You feel like nothing is going right in your business. You feel like sales are slow. What's going on? You're making mistakes, whatever. There have been times in the past where I have felt like quitting, where I felt like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is not for me. Let's look to do something else, because I feel like maybe this is not for me. And I'm so glad that I did not quit. I did not listen to the negative thoughts, which is going to happen. And I feel like those are also tests. You're going to feel those negative thoughts come up and tell you, you know what? Just stick with your 9 to 5. It's so much easier to stick with your 9 to 5. I've had those thoughts too. And I laugh every single time, because I'm like, that doesn't sound right. I'm like, that does not sound right. Like, Joss, you've been wanting this business for years, okay? For years. Yes, it's not easy, but it is so worth it. It will get overwhelming at time. You may feel a little stressed out because you have so much going on as you continue to grow, and that's okay. Like, I still work a 9 to 5. And I have my business, and sometimes I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind, but I just push through. I keep God front and center in everything. I ask God to give me the strength to do what I have to do for my business and to continue to show up for my business. And there are times where I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but, well, I know what I'm doing, but I'm just like, I have a lot going on. I just feel so overwhelmed trying to figure it out. But the most important thing that I will say is I keep showing up for myself, and I keep showing up for my business, and I just do the best that I can. That's the other thing. Things will not be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. There are going to be times where you feel like you're going crazy. You feel so overwhelmed. You feel like a lot is going on, and that's okay. Just continue to push through. Do not let anything discourage you or try to throw you off your path. If having a business is something that you want to do, and you know in your heart you want to do it, and you know that you're going to put forward the effort and just be consistent and stay determined, I'm telling you, it is so worth it. Your future self will definitely thank you. So that's all I had to say today. If you're thinking about starting a business in 2026, definitely go for it. Sit down, pull out a piece of paper, a pen, make a plan, try to figure out what things you're going to try. If you're not 100%, if you're not sure what you're passionate about, think about certain things that maybe you want to try until you find something that you're passionate about. Then take action, then invest into your business, create your LLC, get your business bank. Don't forget about your taxes. Stay consistent, show up every single day, be patient, and don't compare yourself. Thank you all so much for watching.